Smoking out the rig, now I'm back at the bong. Pass me a spliff, let's roll a pack of Ross. Pulling marijuana. Want this again? Hey everybody, welcome. Blizzy time. We have a very important guest that's taking a dab at the moment. She'll be here for a while. Let me shift this.
Hi.
But anyway, we have a very important guest, my girlfriend, Abby. We've talked about you on the podcast before, and you have no idea what we've talked about.
Hey, no, I haven't
podcast.
watched or listened to the episodes.
And that's rude.
What did you say?
Why haven't you listened to my podcast? You haven't listened to your boyfriend's podcast?
You know, it's because I want to sit down and actually listen, and I'm never in the mood to do it.
You want to listen to them with me?
Sure.
No.
No.
I don't like hearing my own voice.
But haven't you watched them all the way through to edit them?
Not really.
No?
I do like timestamps to know where to cut it, and then that's it.
Gotcha.
And I just line it up, the voice and the video, and then I just say okay. Make sure like the talking synced, and that's it.
So why haven't you watched your own videos?
Because I hate hearing my own voice. It's really gross. Hearing my own voice is disgusting. You've never heard your own voice and thought like,
yeah,
that's gross.
It's normal. I think most people feel that way.
See, that's why I don't want to watch them. That's why
I think you just gotta like push through it and overcome it.
That's why I wanted Wyatt to do these, but he didn't want to fucking do them. The little fucker. But
Not right now. Wait till we get funnier and better.
and then he'll be like, hey, let me start doing them. Maybe he'll ask us if he can do them instead of me asking him. Gotcha, bitch. I know he watched these, so Wyatt watches these.
So, yeah, that just is kind of an example of your best friend versus your girlfriends.
Yeah, my best friend watches most of my podcasts, and you have watched not even one.
Nope.
That's rude. That's fucked up.
I'm sorry, I don't really have anything to say. You're right.
That's really fucked up.
I've been making my way to it.
Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Thinking fast. Ding 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 ding.
I will watch them. I promise. Eventually.
Eventually. When's eventually?
When I'm in the mood.
When you're in the mood?
The entire point of this
Do I
conversation.
have to get you like horny to put you in the mood to
No,
watch my
that's not the mood I'm talking about. That's a different mood. I mean, like when I'm in the mood to listen to my boyfriend's podcast.
But what the fuck when...
I don't know. There's no clock for emotions, Joel.
Come on, just watch one.
When do you want me to watch them?
I don't give a fuck. At work?
At work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though you won't come back to work, but
I'm
you
not...
new work.
Yeah, I'm probably going to quit, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to listen to anything for a while.
At a fast food place, I feel like you could at least have one.
After a while, I need to learn things first.
Didn't you do that at Taco Bell?
Yeah, after a while, though.
That's fair.
Like, I really got the hang of it before I did that.
I didn't really give a fuck.
That's fair. I'm just really clumsy, and I really need to pay attention, so...
Yeah.
And I'm really slow to learn.
Yeah, because I've seen how many spaghetti sauce jars you've dropped at work.
3 times.
No. You've counted?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
They're ingrained in my memory because it's kind of traumatic.
There's not anymore? I swear there's more than 3.
3 times, and then I did pickles twice.
Okay, thanks.
Those are like the nightmare things that you could have ever dropped.
What was the one that I did the other day? Do you remember what it was?
You did juice once, and it smelled really bad because
pineapple juice?
It was a pineapple mango, and which sounds really yummy, but for some reason it just smelled like...
It smelled horrible.
Rotten. Yeah. Like really bad.
I dropped one when we just had our last shift. I don't remember what it was.
I know, I'm trying to remember. It was honey. You did honey.
No, but I remember that. I forgot about that. Oh, I was so
That was kind of sad. They were like in really pretty fancy jars, and you just shattered the shit out of it.
Dude, because it's when we had to like when we were switching out the bays, we had to switch everything out, and that's when I was realizing like this is fucking stupid. And then so I was gonna put everything back, and it fell over when I put it on the ground, and then it just all of them like it fell. Every single honey jar out fell out.
That's another thing about this job is I feel like every time you feel like you don't give a fuck, something bad happens. So I think that's a sign that maybe this just isn't a very good job.
No, you're lucky you got out. Now I want to go over here at Macy's, even though you say it's shit.
I have worked there before.
Yeah.
I was there for 3 months.
Well, that's not too long, but 3 months is 3 months. That's how long you've been here at Fresh Market, right? Yeah.
I was there through Halloween and Thanksgiving, and I quit around Christmas.
Macy's?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna take over.
You're gonna take over?
Take over the fucking store.
Yeah, that might be easy.
And then I'm gonna have you come back.
I don't want to come back.
Come on, why not? But I'll be your boss. I didn't
like it there.
I'll be your boss, and we could do very sexual fantasies at work because I'm your boss.
Yeah, and how long would that last? Because they have a security team. That sounds really cute.
We would find like the blind spots.
That sounds really cute. I like it.
Like at school, you know how they have blind spots?
Yeah, I
used to smoke and do those at the blind spot.
Yeah, I know. And I knew where they were when I worked for Taco Bell because a lot of people would vape in the restaurants. No hate. I just don't.
Sonic was at that Mobetta's in PG, when Sonic was there, they used to have no cameras inside, so we used to just skate around, walk around, just hit our vapes in the sun.
That's so dangerous. Okay, let's get a whole bunch of teenagers and 20-year-olds together and
not
no
even
cameras.
20-year-olds, like
no cameras.
Maybe there's maybe one 20-year-old that was the manager, and the GM was obviously like in his 40s.
That's a genius idea.
And then there's one manager in his 20s, and the rest are like 17 and younger. I was like 17 at the time.
I definitely think that teenagers are able to run restaurants, but we are going to be sacrificing a lot of the traditional ways that we think restaurants would be run. So there's going to be vaping in there and horsing around and shit.
They're going to be run like that Jimmy Neutron episode. Have you seen Jimmy Neutron?
It's a very like vague memory. It's like a very distant memory.
Of Jimmy Neutron?
I have like one memory of it.
Well, there's this one episode where it's a fast food restaurant and it pretty much like runs itself. Like it makes its own food. It takes it seats the guests, like the little chairs that pop up and then it seats them. Cooks the food by itself and then fucking just really does everything else. And that's what it could be like.
If teenagers ran it?
No, like maybe just because teenagers are kind of mostly shit at running them. So they're going to turn
fair.
to that. Jimmy Neutron episode.
I don't really ever think about the materialistic side of things like that. I guess it's not materialistic. I don't know what to call it, but I just think about like what's better for the teenagers. Like what would I have rather had done?
If you were a fast food operator, would you rather have like keep going like how it's going now, which is mostly like what, say 70% teenagers working at fast food? Or if you had the option, would you switch it over to a whole robotic restaurant? Like the whole fucking store could do everything. Everything.
I think that would lose a lot of jobs and ruin a lot of people's lives, for sure. But I think that if we transitioned very slowly into that would be very cool.
But I feel like, it would eliminate jobs, but I feel like there's still someone that has to operate the fucking goddamn shit. You know what I mean? Like, make sure it's going, chilling and everything. For, like, each section, for, like, seating's going good, this is going good, this is going good, and each, that makes sense? Yeah.
But people will have to get more education, and not a lot of people can afford it.
That's a good fucking point. Next, you'd have to get a college degree to work at a fast food restaurant.
That's what I'm saying.
God damn.
So what are those people gonna do instead when that happens?
Go to school.
Damn. No, there's got to be another way. Like, we can't just let there only be one way to do shit.
I hope that doesn't happen, but
If it does, we'll figure it the fuck out because people aren't gonna stand it.
there's gonna be riots. There's gonna be walkouts like the Netflix walkouts.
Yeah, people will just like move out of the country or escape into communes in the forests.
We should
and
do.
shit.
Move out of the country.
Yeah, you still need a lot of money for both of those things, though.
Take this podcast to a third world country.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I would be down. I've always wanted to go and travel.
Where was that one place you wanted to go again? It's fucking.
I want to go to the Philippines.
But what was the? It was like the number one like nicest place, not Sweden.
Oh, I don't remember.
Was it, like Uruguay or some shit?
No. That wasn't close. It was
And it was like close to Sweden, but I don't.
Norway.
That's what it was, Norway.
I don't know.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
I just heard somewhere that it was the place with the most freedom, and it was deemed the happiest place.
Just imagine like the prisons there. Did
I
that one
watched-
show that you watched? Did he go on there? It was
That's what
probably
I was just gonna
fucked,
say.
huh?
No, that I don't remember that episode, but it's called I don't remember what it's called, but it's on Netflix, and it's about this man who was wrongly imprisoned for a crime that he didn't do for like 12 years, and he goes and takes a Netflix camera crew behind bars all over the world, and it's so cool. I don't remember what Sweden was like though.
You remember the Norway one? Was it bad?
I don't remember.
I remember I watched one and it was fucking like horrible. There's like 100 people in like this big room that was really only supposed to fit like I think like 25 or something. There's like 200 and it was only supposed to fit like 25. And there's like fucking like 200 people in it. It was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't.
It's fucked up.
I think it was Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was fucking. We're not going to Turkey.
That wasn't really on my list of places. So.
We'll go there for like a week and just sit in a hotel.
I don't really know a lot about Turkey,
Me
so
neither.
I can't really say what we would do.
But we're going to UK. We get money.
Yeah,
to
you really
travel.
want to go to the UK. What's the reason behind that?
Because they're at one, their accents.
You really like the British accent.
Their accents are really hot.
specifically.
Like
Hot?
they're really Like there's some UFC fighters that have it.
Why do I need to go?
Because you're gonna look at a man and be like, damn. And you're gonna be like, hey, let's have a 3 with that man. And I'll be like, he's gonna talk to me. He's gonna be like, hey, man, Joe. I'm gonna be like, alright, I'm fucking sold,
Let's
dude.
fucking go to the UK.
I'll let him fucking suck my dick.
Let's go. That sounds amazing.
Let him suck my dick. Just by hearing his voice, I'm like, I mean,
What if
usually
you-
I'm not gonna do that, but you know,
I know,
just
yeah.
because
You're very
accent,
straight.
just because accent, sold. I'd fuck a UK man. If he was down,
don't-
I'd be like, hey. He's gotta be a looker too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like,
Mhm.
what doesn't matter what he looks
He's
like.
gotta be him.
Like,
He's gotta
what
be
is
looker.
it? What do you think is an attractive man?
British man.
As a straight man, what do you think is an attractive man?
I could show you, a person that I think he's an ex-fighter, and for the people who know who he is, his name is Michael Bisping. If you don't know who he is, look him up.
Shout out Michael Bisbee.
Michael Bisping. This is what he looks like now.
Bisbee.
He's a fucking
Bisping.
dude. Like, if this guy approached you, would you? That guy's a pretty fucking handsome fella.
I've seen
From
him
England,
before
I think.
lots of times.
Huh?
I've seen him before lots of times, and he seems like the
He
kind of guy
analyzed
that I'm
fights.
supposed to think is hot.
He's always doing fights. That's why you've seen him a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
Dude, that guy's a looker.
I would hit it, but I don't think I'd look at his face very much.
Out of, this is a very good question because I'm curious because I've never thought about this until now. Is there any UFC fighter that you think is like a man dime, like that you've seen that?
Of
You
course,
remember?
I have not ever. I'm so bad with names
I
and
got one.
faces and things.
Yeah, you know this guy.
But there was this one time.
With this guy. Dustin Poirier. You guys are pretty
No.
fucking... You don't think he's a good looker?
No,
I think he's
I'm
good.
about to tell you.
He's a good looking man.
Let's see if you can remember who it was.
Okay.
So, do you remember the night that I put Reese in a headlock and he wrestled me? And then we were sitting on the couch and then you were sitting on the chair next to us. And it was during that card. There was a certain guy on there who had like tattoos everywhere. He was not white. And I was a little bit like,
ooh.
Which doesn't usually happen.
That doesn't really like help because there's a lot of those type of fighters in fucking UFCs. That doesn't really. I don't know. Do you remember his ethnicity?
He was black.
He's black. Was it Izzy? Do you remember what Izzy looks like?
Look it up. You've got a phone. I'm not good with names.
Israel Adesanya.
That sounds familiar, and I don't think so.
Izzy.
No.
Was it him?
Because it. No, I don't think so. Because I think I'd be more attracted to the face, and he's like okay.
He's like, man, okay.
Yeah. He was like super chiseled though.
Super chiseled.
Yeah.
Fuck, so a super chiz.
But he was like,
African-American
he wasn't skinny.
fighter.
He was more like buffer.
So he was like in the heavier weight classes. Okay.
He had longer hair.
Like dreads?
I don't remember. I'm perma-fried. All
Dude,
I remember is how I feel.
I see too many fights, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fighters that fit your profile that you're thinking of, so...
Can't you look back at the past cards and see who was on them?
Yeah, and you really... do you remember,
I would be able to remember, I think.
Do you remember how long ago it was?
It was right before we moved in here, I think.
So it was before October.
Yes.
Do you remember if it was like a paper? Do you remember if it was during... do you remember the Brian and Volk fight?
Yeah.
Was it that card?
No.
No, it was before that card.
I don't remember. Oh my god. It might have been that. I think it was that one.
The Brian.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Because I remember, like, I was scared 2 times during that event.
Dude,
that the
that
guys,
was so good.
That someone was going to die. I was really afraid. I wanted to look away a couple times.
There's Curtis Blades, but Curtis Blades doesn't have any tattoos. And he doesn't really have long hair.
Just show them to me. Let me see.
I know, but you can only really see, like...
We're like...
little, like, dinks.
I have eyes. You know what I mean?
You could go up and see, like, main card prelims. You could go back and forth between
Okay.
that.
Brian Ortega's pretty okay. He's pretty hot.
Well, yeah, it's fucking... Of course. That's what everybody
I thought
thinks.
that's obvious. That's good.
That's what everybody thinks. His girlfriend's pretty fucking fine.
Yeah, she is.
Tracy Cortez, I think. I probably completely fucked it up, but...
I don't remember. Yeah, it wasn't this one apparently.
No.
But yeah. I guess that's one type of guy that I'm into. I don't really believe in types though, because everyone's like, what's your type? But I feel like people have multiple different tastes, and sometimes you can fall in love with someone despite what they look like.
I've been told, like, most of, like, my exes, like, look like each other.
Yes, I think I look like your exes too.
Yeah. My ex looks like Sierra that I've been told, and I really don't see it.
Yeah, you said that she looked like a coworker of ours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, who was that again?
Christina.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
We should
Yeah.
leave that out.
That's right.
We shouldn't put that on there.
That's fucking right. Yeah. Because it's like a solid representation.
She was kind of cute. She was okay.
I don't think you
I
look
told
like
her
either.
I told her she looked cute one day.
She's like, oh my god, thanks.
No, she was like,
And
oh,
oinked.
thanks. Are you not a fan of fat girls? If I gained 30 pounds, how would you feel?
I would still, yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
What about 50?
Okay.
I think that's as far as I can go.
Weight doesn't really matter to me.
You
but
just called
I've
a woman
always-
a pig.
I mean, she kind of did look like one. Just her facial features, she looked like one.
Oh.
Yeah. Her nose. That's what always made me think, like, you look.
It was like a little button nose.
No, she had a big nose. Her nose was big. It was like
I think
big,
everyone's noses are big.
big,
Humans look
round.
really strange.
It's big and round.
All
Seth
around.
has a big nose. Mullet Seth.
God, I don't really look at people's noses. I try not to.
He has a big skinny nose. It's disgusting. I think everything
I'll take
about
your
that
word for
man
it.
is disgusting.
What makes you hate a person?
Have you just seen the way he talks?
In general, but what makes you...
How does he talk to you? Because I feel like he talks different to me than you. How does he talk to you? Like, say I'm you and you're Seth, and I'm doing shells, right? You have to come up to me and see how does he come up to you when you're working? Doing shells.
He would say probably something very unfunny about how many layers of clothes I'm wearing because he thinks it's funny that I'm cold generally all the time.
So he makes fun of how you only have like two.
Yeah, he doesn't really say hi. He just is like,
He makes fun of you.
yeah.
Dude, okay, so he comes up the same exact way. Okay. Yeah, he does the same fucking thing to me.
And it's okay.
But
like
it's usually
the first
really
time,
rude.
The first time it was, okay, I've heard that joke before, but I get that you're joking. But then the second time it's like, okay,
It's getting old.
that's okay. And then the third time I was like, okay, you're being a little bit misogynistic. And I feel like I'm getting picked on as a woman because it's normal for women to be cold.
Yep.
Like, leave me the fuck alone. I can't control it.
I can't stand
I'm trying to control it by wearing jackets.
And you're not even gonna see his new hair, and it's ridiculous. I can't. It's just okay. So just imagine my hair. No, you know what his hair looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine it. But not even the whole thing is like blonde. It's just like maybe like 75% of it, and you can still see like maybe like a couple of brown streaks. Or like it's like brown and then blonde, brown and then blonde.
We all do something
It's
sometime in our life,
I thought it looked cool at first when I got closer, and I was like, never mind.
That's kind of like my hair. I actually cut it myself.
Yours looks good though. That's different.
I had grown it out, and when hair grows out from a buzz cut naturally, this part right here gets a lot longer than this part, so it kind of looked like a weird mullet.
A little bit. But
Yeah, I was trying to make it work, but then I realized that I was just so sick of the chunk of hair on my neck. I felt like an animal.
We
That,
pretty
like,
much had the
hair on
same.
my
It's
neck.
so nice. It makes your neck warm.
Yeah.
I like it. I go like this
No.
sometimes. I'm like, ooh, my neck's warm. We pretty much had
No.
the same haircut at one point.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
Reese even pointed that out at one point.
It's kind of cool. We should
I
do like,
guess.
remember that one couple that had like the same like red dye under their hair?
Yeah,
We should like do something like that.
I definitely agree.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Cool.
cool. What color would you want to do?
Your favorite color is pink,
Yes.
right? Do you like
I would love to.
what's a mix of blue and pink?
Purple?
Is that what it is? I'd say maybe like a light. I don't know. Maybe even just like mix blue and pink in there, but not like completely separate. They look like they're like kind of like intertwined. Like one's fading into the other.
So like an ombre.
I don't know
My
what that
homie.
is.
So my plan for when I grow my hair out to where I want it,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna do. I had a stupid name for it. I was gonna call it Trashy Mermaid Highlights.
Trashy mermaid night
Yes.
lights.
So I was gonna do very sloppy sections that I would lighten because I have very dark hair, and I was just gonna dye them like randomly. Some of them pink, some of them blue, some of them purple, some maybe green.
The green.
Yeah,
That'd look cool.
just
The
go
green
a
would
little
look
bit
cool.
crazy.
Are you gonna dye your hair again? You said you were.
Yeah, that's what I'm just talking about right now.
Yeah, but you should do the. What was that one picture that was on your mom's refrigerator? It was red, right?
I
Or was it
have not
pink?
had red hair yet, but I have had pink hair.
It was pink. That's what it was.
I had magenta hair. It was bright magenta, like your vape.
Ooh. Dude, that's badass.
I've shown you pictures, and you said, I prefer when it was purple.
Well, then it made you look different because I'm looking at this and just this color would look really cool.
It was pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't like it.
Purple.
I was just all around insecure when I was younger, so I don't think it would have mattered what I looked like.
You should have
I could have looked like a model.
used to dye my hair black in middle school.
You've told me that.
Like black, like this, like fucking the tip of this rig black.
Why did you want to dye it black?
Because it was like emo phase.
Emo.
But it was emo years.
Yes.
Not a phase.
Yes.
The lifestyle, Mom.
What kind of dye would you buy? Because there's like the Walmart ones, or there's like Sally Beauty.
I would just go to Evans and get it dyed.
Evans.
Get it trimmed and then dyed.
Get it dyed at a hair salon?
Yeah.
That's pretty
at a
Gucci.
student college hair salon. So, well, I didn't really get it done by them because I hated
They
getting
just
it done
dyed
by
it.
them. So, the Miss Evans was friends with my grandma, and so she always did it.
You've told me this before, but
So I had to in.
that's super cool.
I had to in with it.
I don't blame you. If I was that age and I could,
I literally felt like
my
I
hair
was
would
the
look
shit.
crazy.
I walked in there and they're like, Miss Evans, come to the front. I was like, bitches. And then took it back. I was just like, the boss has gotten my hair hose.
Were you arrogant when you were younger?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've made my mom punch the window glass one time because I made her really mad. I remember that. Did she ever tell you about that yet?
Mhm.
Oh, dude.
Mhm.
I was scared for my life. I don't really remember what the fuck happened, but she literally open palm slapped it too. Just went, and then just the whole thing broke.
That's interesting because
That
you
was
think
terrifying.
that no matter how nice a person is, because your mom is very sweet, you think that no matter how nice a person is, that
Dog,
they
you
wouldn't
piss her
ever
off.
hit someone. Like, you say, oh, someone who's super nice, that's not the kind of person that would ever hit somebody. But when you push them, Far enough.
Everybody's got a limit.
I'm starting to believe that more and more.
Mm.
I didn't believe that
Everybody's got a
forever.
limit. Or I feel like it really depends on the person. Because I've seen people have no limits. They don't give a fuck. And then people like me and my mom where you have to get us to a point. And then we're pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah, I'm just a landmine.
Yeah, you come out of nowhere. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Boom.
Admittedly, like,
It's hot though, so it's okay. I like it.
don't romanticize mental health illnesses.
I mean, hey, some people like it. I'm one of those
Yeah,
people.
I'm one of those people too, because look at who the fuck I'm with.
It's like vice versa. That's both of us.
Mhm.
We're both fucked up and we're like, ooh, I like it.
Yeah, I've tried dating
Yeah.
normal people, and it didn't
I'm
work
good.
out for me.
Normal people. Yeah, I'm good.
Or, you know, just
Or I've tried even
neurotypical
dating
people.
fucked up people and those things.
I like the fucked up ones, but like there was. Do you want to hear a
Those
story?
are just, they're too quiet for me and I can't handle it.
You don't like really quiet people.
No.
You're pretty quiet
Not really.
yourself. When we first started dating, that was one of my complaints about you, was that you didn't talk much.
Well, that's because like I was just barely getting to know you.
Were you
I was
nervous around me,
shy.
or did you just
Yeah.
not trust? Oh,
I was nervous. I was
me
shy.
too.
I was like,
Me too. I
this
was
little
nervous.
good-looking female. I don't know what to do. But my dick's hard. I don't know what to do.
That's so sweet. It makes my
dick's
heart
hard, I
go
don't know what to do.
when you talk about our early hookups.
My early hookups.
Yeah.
Fuck the mans you left me for.
Yes. Very true.
The two. There's really two.
Yeah.
Buggers.
Yeah. I had a problem.
Buggers. It's okay. We both did.
I had a problem with using people and setting boundaries and things. Admittedly, but then I found you, and we've been working on ourselves.
And I crushed it.
You're
I
helping.
said,
me.
hey, no. You can't do that no more.
Be toxic to those other guys so you can be healthy.
Or at
for
least not
me.
with me. And then you're like, fuck, alright. You gave in just because me and you were like, alright.
Fair.
Yeah.
I absolutely fell for you the first time I looked in your eyes, though. Not to be cheesy.
Burger King parking lot.
It was in a Burger King parking lot.
I was selling dab to her.
While I was in my boyfriend's car at the time.
That guy was really ugly.
Admittedly, yes.
He was really ugly and he looked really familiar. 'Cause I thought I knew him.
I remember that he was definitely a rebound because I was in a 4-year relationship, and this guy just looked like a mini version of that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an uglier version of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
I
don't.
could see it.
Yeah.
I
I don't know what it was. I think it was more. I don't know what I was attracted to about him. I couldn't say. He was cute to me, but I do see what you were talking about. I think you're definitely
Compared to
cuter.
me, I'm just kidding.
No,
Compared to my
definitely.
fine ass, I'm just kidding.
I saw you and I was like, guys like that exist
him. No.
here in Utah.
When I looked at you and I was like, these exist in Utah? Wow.
No, I've seen some very beautiful people here.
Beautiful people.
Definitely. Marilyn Manson.
Probably, I don't fucking know.
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful people, I'm pretty sure.
Look it up. Jamie? Jamie. You're my Jamie. You're better at looking shit up than I am anyway.
I would be down to be a Jamie, but only if I got paid in something.
Jamie.
What was I looking up again? Okay, I don't think I'd be a very good Jamie.
Beautiful people of Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Nice.
And Ed Sheeran just made one by the same name.
Oh my goodness.
Not the same concept, but just the same name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
He didn't cover it.
I was like, what? The beautiful people. The beautiful people. I think I have to restart the camera, so.
Turn the camera back on. Should we do another dab?
Yeah, I'll heat it up this time.
Cool. I mean, you heated it up last time.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Okay.
Take a. I'll pick a dab.
What were we talking about last?
I don't remember.
It was Marilyn Manson singing that.
Oh yeah, so it was Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Beautiful people. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think Brian Laundrie's dead?
Who?
Brian
Oh.
Laundrie.
I actually have not heard what the fuck you're talking about. I know that they found him dead, so I don't know why you're asking me why is he dead.
Yeah, because I've been telling you because I've been trying to save this podcast. That's why. So
What's going on?
there's two stories. I think the first story is more believable, but the first one is like his parents might be, because there's this video of like his parents like handing something to like a flower bed, and you can kind of see something like reaching, because somebody, a fucking peeper, is hovering above their house, because obviously
There's always peepers.
yeah, the peeper, and then you can kind of see like something like grab something. So they might have like a bunker like underneath, like a flower bed. But then I think like a couple days ago, supposedly, I don't know, I haven't read about it, so I don't really know if it's like confirmed or not. So I could be completely bullshitting, but they supposedly found remains of him.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I saw
so-
online.
And then there's pictures surfacing that like his family had like the same bag when like they're walking into like kind of like where he died. So like maybe they like did something, or like maybe it's like not even him. Like maybe they just maybe they're really fucking good, and since they got caught with that like video,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, we gotta do something. And then so they did that, and maybe they faked his fucking. Or do you think or maybe technology is too good? Or maybe they faked technology. Or is it too good to not like discover bones and like trace them to that type of person?
I think that that's a lot of fun to think that, because I think that there's always a deep down fear in people that the devil is still out there even though we kill him. But at the end of the day, I think that if there's an official police report that his remains were found, then that means that
He did.
DNA evidence proves that it was him.
He did. Okay, well.
And so I don't know how they would fake his remains unless that's possible. You know, I don't really know about that kind of stuff. I've never looked up how to fake someone's remains before. But I think that it's a little bit far-reached. I think he's probably dead unless the government is also covering up. Or the news being released is fake news. One of those two
Is it
reasons.
CNN? Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
I mean, I wonder maybe that flower bed was fake, and maybe he was still in the woods and he just died in the woods.
Yeah.
Because wasn't that where he was supposedly?
I don't know. I just saw a headline, admittedly.
Well, that's where supposedly he was after that documentary we watched before we moved in here. Was that he was supposedly leaving off the land. supposedly. But then
Yeah,
that
well,
video
he was-
resurfaced about his parents, so maybe.
It sounds like maybe they were helping him survive for a little bit, but something went wrong somewhere.
Like if he's dead, like shitty because they didn't get him, but at the same time also good because he's dead because
Yeah.
of Gabby
agree.
Petito.
Do you think that murder can be murdered out of society?
What do you mean, like murder? Like would just be okay?
Put all murderers to death. So we kind of are trying to get rid of the murder gene, if there is such a thing.
So like if you're a murderer, you get put to death.
Yeah.
That type of shit. Like how it was kind of back in the day.
Yeah. I think, with exceptions, of course. I don't think that it would be.
Would it stop it though? I still feel like it really wouldn't do shit.
And I think a lot of people would not agree with that statement because.
Cause 25 to life is fucking
A
pretty
big
fucking
punishment.
shit.
But isn't it taking up a lot of our money and our space?
Yeah, that's a very good fucking point.
Kill the murderers and
Kill
free the drug
murderers.
dealers.
We need to kill the pedos, more importantly. They only get like
Absolutely.
months.
We need to try to murder that gene out of society, for sure.
Do you feel like it's
Even if it
being
doesn't work.
less and less?
No,
Or do you
I
feel
think
like it's climbing?
there's always a statistic, like there's 1 in 1,000 or something. I think there's
1 in
always going to be that
1,000.
around.
I could be your pedophile. I kind of am your pedophile.
Were you?
I watch you when you shower.
So actually, we
You don't
met.
watch me when you shower?
The first time we met, I was probably 15 or 16. And I just want to ask.
I thought you were telling a joke, but you're actually serious. Okay.
No,
I know.
I'm serious.
I know where you're going with this now.
And we were at the same funeral service together, and so I was wearing my Sunday best.
Dude, you saw me walk up there and talk about dough?
I don't remember what you said, but yeah.
You saw me do that?
I was sitting in the front row.
I was so nervous doing that.
Actually,
So the backstory before fucking anybody accused me of anything.
I actually
I
need
was
to say,
dating somebody else, and she was dating. We were pretty much dating siblings. You were dating.
Mhm.
I was dating the brother. I was dating the brother. I was dating the sister. You were dating the brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the same family.
And I was like,
It was a big family.
fuck. You were how old again? at
I
that time?
was 15 or 16.
So that was
2017,
4 years ago.
something like that.
How old am I? 23. So I was like 19. Damn.
So what did you think of me? Because actually, at the service, we were sitting right next to each other.
Really?
Yes.
No, we were. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we were.
I remember because I remember talking to you. So I was like, "What's up, motherfucker?" Or I said something because Leo
I
was
don't
right next to
remember.
you. I said something, but I don't remember.
You probably like bumped Leo.
Probably, and I think
We
he
should
wanted
probably
me
bleep
to-
out names.
I'm pretty sure he wanted me to sit right there. I think so, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I completely forgot you were there. I was so nervous going to walk up there.
I was nervous being there too.
I was so nervous.
I was like sweating. I was trying to take off my jacket, and I was like freaking out. Like, oh.
I was nervous going to talk.
Why did
'Cause
they
I-
make you talk? For Sierra?
No, they didn't make me.
Bleep out the names.
They didn't make me. I just.
Oh, you
went
just
up
wanted
just
to.
'cause I really went up just to give self respect, and it did not work. It did not work. Yeah.
Why not?
It's a tough cookie, man. You guy's a little fucker. It's a tough cookie. Tough cookie. But.
I agree.
But
Parents are hard. Mhm.
he was. Jesus Christ.
Just
He's
like the
my dad,
pedophile thing,
dude.
I think one out of like a certain number of people are just crazy, and
Dude, if he'd be my dad,
he was
I'd be
one of
so
them.
fucked up.
I would have definitely committed.
I know
I'm not committing that.
Yeah.
I'm not finishing that statement.
You don't
That
need
was
to,
a
I
bit
got you.
extreme.
I don't. Yeah.
But personally,
same.
I know myself, and I'm very
Same.
dramatic, and it would have happened.
Same.
Absolutely.
Because with him.
Very
oh,
dramatically as well.
Oh my god. With him, yeah. I would have too. We would have joined forces and been like, hey, let's go.
Yeah. Or
Let's
I would
go.
have definitely run away.
Oh, I would have. I didn't really run away from my mom, but I like snuck out for like a day or two and didn't come back. When she was like, "Come back," I was like, "No, I'm chilling." And then I came back.
When I was like around 11, my parents were fighting, so I decided I wanted to run away, and I was gonna live in a tree.
In a tree?
Yes, and so I ran away to the park that we live right down the street from. And I crawled in a tree, and I sat there as long as I could. It took me forever to get in the tree, by the way, because I cannot climb trees.
What do you mean? Did you just climb on a tree, sit on a branch, or did you like literally go in the fucking tree?
I was just on the first branch that I could reach. I was just sitting
Okay.
there. And I don't know how long I was there, but I was trying to read, and I had my little bag, and I got bored, and no one came looking for me, and I just went back inside, and my dad was just watching TV.
You ran away and you got bored, so you went back inside.
Yeah.
They knew you were going to come back. They're like, she's going to fucking come back. Like, what?
They didn't even say anything.
Because they knew you were going to come back.
Or it was one of those moments where they didn't notice.
I would do that. Like, if I knew he was going to come back, I'm like, I'm just going to sit here because he's going to come back in like 20 minutes. You're going to go get him. I'm going to be like, 15 minutes, he's going to be through that fucking door. Yeah, he's going to walk through and you're going to be like, you're right, I'm back. Don't even say anything to him. Little fucker.
I think it was maybe one of those moments my mom was asleep and my dad was in charge and he wasn't really paying attention and he didn't notice that I left the house. He probably thought I was in my bedroom.
Or maybe he did notice and you just didn't give up. Or he just didn't notice, but you still went back inside because you got bored.
Can't crack the code, you know. I don't know. It could have been either way. I can't vouch.
Oh my god. I'm running away. 15 minutes later, go back inside. I'm bored.
I didn't bring a good book.
I didn't bring a good book.
I'm bored of reading.
Oh my god. I never ran away as a kid. Not that I remember of. I should ask my mom this because I really don't remember.
What if you had her on the podcast because she could tell some fire stories about you?
Dude, I would be fucked.
You wouldn't be able to be famous.
No, I feel like that might be like my tip and that might be like my shine point is me getting completely shit on by my mom.
I like it. Put it on Facebook, guys.
I think I would have my mom on, but it'd be like off camera. My mom would be off camera, and she'd have a mic. I don't think I'd put my mom.
Are you ashamed of your mother?
No,
she's beautiful.
I just don't think my mom would like to come on camera.
That's fair.
As much as she likes taking pictures. Dude.
Yeah, she loves her fucking camera.
Oh my, I need to find this fucking video. My mom used to have a Snapchat, and Wyatt was on her Snapchat. God, I hope I could fucking find this. And she used to post the most funniest fucking photos. I don't want to explain them because I want to show you if I have. Yeah, I found it. Look, yeah. I'm not gonna put this on the podcast because they don't even know what my home looks like.
What the fuck are you doing, Mom? What is shit?
And I sent it.
What the fuck are you doing?
So that was Wyatt?
What?
That was Wyatt?
His phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He used to have my mom on Snapchat.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like, my mom used to, I'm pretty sure she still does have a Snapchat. Like, I'm pretty sure she does because she talks to Mimi on Snapchat.
That's fine.
She's tried to add me so many times, I'm like, no.
I don't post anything on my Snapchat because I've been on like a 6-month social media cleanse. But if I did, I'm planning on to one day.
We really only send pictures. The only thing like we use social media wise, and it's really not social media. It's more like
just
couples
messaging.
App.
Oh yeah,
couples app thing.
I saw
That's
this
really
couples
not even
app.
social media. Shout out Tuned.
Tuned.
You guys should get it. Yeah, it's called Tuned.
Yes. So far, it's
I
pretty
think it's
good.
Cool.
I love it.
Some of the questions I really fucking hate though.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I skip a lot of them.
They just added one where you can make your own.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Like you could do like you can make the question. You make the question and then like you can either do like a 1 to 3 or the one where it has the pictures and where you choose.
I think
those ones are my favorite. I like those ones.
It came at the perfect time because I was actually going through a hard time with you, like interacting as a woman with a man. I think there is sort of this weird unspoken language barrier.
Because I'm a man.
Sometimes,
you
especially
have to be very weird, and well, you are weird.
Especially when you get really far into a relationship, like even 6 months. But this app like really broke it because it turned communication into fun, and it turned it into like goofing around.
Because sometimes like when like upset or something, like you put it on the app and I'm like,
Yeah.
Right.
Or like when you're playing your game, I'll put on there that I'm like horny, and you can come in there.
One time we did Kelly and I was in a tournament. I was like, fuck. I was like, what do I
Mm-hmm.
do? And then
But
I
yeah.
stayed in the tournament and we won that tournament. So it was kind of a
I wasn't mad.
sacrifice.
I was mad enough
I'm
to
pretty
remember
sure I
it,
came
but
in
not mad
after,
enough
and then we
to
did
be
it.
mad. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. Because I was like, I want a tourney. And then you're like, stick it in because you want a tourney. And then remember, mid fucking sex, you're like, come on, you want the fucking tourney. Or like you said something that like referenced the tourney while we were fucking. And it was the funniest fucking
I
thing
like
ever.
to laugh.
It was the funniest thing.
Laughing is
I wish I could
my turn
remember
on.
because I can't remember. I wish I could remember because I can't. What exactly you said?
I said, well, it was because you were having...
See, like this one. This question's stupid, and I have a documentary made about them. I hate that. I get this one so many times.
Well, I think they're in order, so you get the same ones in a row.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you just got to keep hitting the skip until you get past the ones you've already read.
Start a conspiracy theory. I've seen that one like 1,000 times. We've done it, I'm pretty sure.
Like I've said, they're in a row, and they don't change.
Fuck these ones.
It's a new app, so I think that they're definitely still developing it. It's not perfect.
Discovered as a model. Have a playlist for every mood. Would you do that? Yeah.
I've been planning on doing it.
I wouldn't do that. Everything would just be in
I would love...
everything.
Well, just sometimes when I listen to my playlist, I have too many different things on there, and it's like, okay, well, I can't stay in a consistent mood because of how many different fucking things are happening.
Dude, these are even like... Dude, this is just a question, as a question. Would you rather be a centaur or be a mermaid? Holy shit. What's a centaur again?
A centaur is a half man, half horse.
Okay. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm being a centaur for sure.
I would definitely want to be a
fuck
mermaid,
yeah.
and I would want you to fuck me as a centaur.
So
Absolutely.
perfect.
I was thinking about mermaids today, so I'd definitely be a mermaid.
That was a fucking... Dude, a fucking centaur? That's like... Have you ever seen, Spy Kids? Have you ever seen Spy Kids?
Oh my god, did that have centaurs in it?
Yeah, that had like a monkey...
That might have been a trauma memory.
It was like a monkey... Was it like a monkey centaur? I think it was like a...
Oh, like the little ones.
Or was it like a... Fuck. Spy Kids. I gotta look. Because... I used to have a centaur. I just guessed.
CEN.
No, okay, it wasn't a centaur. Whoops, but it was still badass. It was... Yeah. It was a spider monkey.
Oh, yeah, that sounds more familiar.
It was the spider monkey.
Yeah, I remember
I thought
that.
it was... Okay. Well, yeah. That thing was dope. Have you seen all of those?
I have. I used to be obsessed with them as a kid.
Me too. My favorite one was Spy Kids 3D. Game over.
Of course.
My favorite part was when they were driving. They had their motorcycles and they were doing that race.
I feel like
My
that was a
favorite
very,
scene.
like, little boy movie. Not that genders are real or anything.
Dude, I've seen that movie like 1,000 times.
Yeah, I like...
Between that and Shark Boy and Lava Girl, it's really hard to tell when I've seen more.
Oh my god, I love that movie
Yeah.
too.
I've always... oh, no, that's a horrible idea. I was going to say we should, like, watch that movie and, like...
On acid.
Shrooms or acid or something. But no,
we had the same idea.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Really?
'Cause
I don't know.
When it gets to, like, the ending part where Minus is fucking, like, evil and fucks with him, I feel like that fuck with me.
That sounds
sure.
fun.
Huh?
Sounds fun.
No. That sounds like a horrible time. Like,
But
the
anyways,
rest of it would probably be, like, really cool and funny.
I like the kids. I almost said Kids Bop. I did like Kids Bop too.
Fuck Kids Bop. I hated Kids Bop.
I loved it as a
Yo.
kid. I don't think I was allowed to watch shows, like certain shows for a while, so I listened to a lot of like kids music when I was little, and I just remember it for some reason. But
Yeah.
I like the one where they are like in that fucking submarine and they have to microwave, or like they have these money things and they put it in the microwave and food comes out or something. I like those ones.
No, yeah. I remember.
That one.
Don't remember.
That's stupid.
I'm thinking
The one with the thumbs.
I'm thinking. Did you say one of the thumbs?
The one with the thumbs.
Oh, I thought you said
The one with the thumbs? That's all of them. They all have thumbs.
I thought you said one of the thumbs because I thought you were talking about the thumbs in Spy Kids.
There are thumbs in Spy Kids.
Yeah, they're fucking ugly.
They're cute.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch one, but they're okay. They don't scare me.
Ass. A thumb person?
You'd
Do you
put
think
it in
their
your
dick's
ass?
a thumb, or do you think their dick's just a regular dick? Their dick's a thumb.
I don't think that they sexually produce, so I don't think that
So
they
you don't
would.
think they have they're just like
No.
a starfish?
Yeah.
Just like Patrick.
Yeah, they produce out of like a clone machine or something.
They're just like boom.
They don't have genitals. Their only goal in life is to be thumbs.
Thumbs.
Yeah.
Thumb people.
Hmm.
Oh fuck.
Do you think that they have penises?
I don't want to think if they have penises, but if they do,
No.
it's a thumb.
Do you think it has the nail on it?
Yeah. For sure.
That's exactly
It
what I
has a
thought
nail,
too.
but then right at the end of the nail, there's like the slit. That's right there.
Yeah. But how would they eat? Do they have mouths?
But they are only males.
Then why do they have their penises?
So the other males to get pregnant. Maybe don't. There's not their species.
Uh-huh.
Their species is only male dominant.
Male reproducing. That kind of makes sense because they're all like aggressive.
That's why they really just testosterone fuck. But they don't go through. It's like the clone thing. Like they fuck.
Yeah, they clone, and it's just
and
like
say like a week. It's like boom. It's out.
Like
and
a
then,
Minecraft
like a week,
horse.
It's like their size,
Gotcha.
and they last like 3 months. Their life expectancy is 3 months. And that's it.
I like both of our theories.
I want to make a movie about that now. About just the thumbs life. It was in Spy Kids.
Sounds like you want to make a porno about the thumbs.
We can dress up as thumbs and make a porno.
The first time.
That's going to be the title of this video. Thumb porno.
Got it. Thumb porno.
Thumb porno. Because now we could dress up as thumbs and make a porno.
Yeah, it would have to be. Would it have to be anal?
No, because
We'd both have to have
you
penises.
would be the first female thumb in existence.
Okay, then you're not telling an accurate story of the thumb's life.
But you're the first one.
But that's not accurate. So now you're just wanting to make a porno about the thumbs, and this is getting a little bit fetishy. Do you have a fetish?
I think so, because...
God damn it! You think so because you want to think about their penises, and you want
because that's literally like one of the first things I thought when I mentioned the thumb people. I'm like, what if like they have like genitalia?
If you were completely honest about yourself and objective, what do you think your weirdest like secret fetishes are that you're comfortable talking about?
I'm really vanilla.
Thumbs.
I'm vanilla. Knives.
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 I was
Thumbs.
hoping
You
there were
said-
some
you
funny
said
ones.
Thumbs.
Thumbs. The thumb people from Spy
The
Kids.
thumb people from Spy Kids. Knives.
Okay, I was hoping for some funny ones. You don't have any like weird ones?
No, I'm really vanilla. I'm really white. I'm really easy.
Sometimes
You
there's
get
a
in
really
my sack
sexy like
pretty
table
easy.
corner, and it's like,
You could get in my sack pretty easy.
what?
So you could get in my sack pretty easy.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not a weird fetish.
I know, I'm just saying I'm just easy, so you could get in my sack pretty easy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You can be like, hey, and I'll be like,
I like that about you. Now everyone knows.
Now we're making a thumb porno, everybody. Come donate to the GoFundMe to make
Help.
a thumb porno. GoFundMe thumb porno. That's forever gonna be in my head, and I kinda low-key kinda hope we do it, because that's really fucking funny. That's like the parody porns.
What other? Would you ever do other parody porns? Like, what would you do?
Dude, there's a lot, because have you ever like searched for something?
No, I have not, Joel. What have you searched for before?
Well, there's not like a lot. What kind of shit?
Oh, I have searched for them before. That's a lie. I can't say that I'm so normal.
You're now on your porn
Do you want to know what they were?
Yes.
Definitely Teen Titans.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Raven.
That's why.
I definitely
it's a
have
good
always
one.
wanted to see what's under that cloak.
That's why it's a good one.
Yeah.
When you said Teen Titans, I was like, whoa.
What else? I think that's the only. Well, there's like video games that I thought were
I
cool.
hate video games.
Some of them are cool. Like some people like pour their whole life into
Dude, there was a
making
Ratchet
them.
and Clank one, and it ruined Ratchet and Clank for me. I never played Ratchet and Clank ever.
I
again.
stay away from the ones that will
Yeah.
ruin things for me.
I never ever played Ratchet and Clank again because it fucked it up. I was like, no, fuck that game. I remember I even tried to, like, when I was living with my mom, like, a year ago. No, couldn't do it.
So you went into it thinking that, okay, maybe if I like it, I'll jerk off to it, but it didn't work for you?
No, like, it was, like, no, because I just saw it. Like, I wasn't meaning to watch it. Like, it was just there, and I was, like, ruined. Like, it just ruined the game for me.
Yeah, you've got to be a little bit dead inside to be on those sites. You know, you got to be a little bit jaded. Like,
Especially the parody one. Dude, some of them are really, like, it's, like the Star Wars ones are really weird.
I have not dived into those ones.
But those
I've
ones
not ever been a Star Wars fan.
Totally makes sense, because that's probably, like, their main viewage of porn. Is, like, Star Wars nerds.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that that's fair.
It's still there.
Yeah, I think that there is a definitely big percentage, but a lot of people watch porn.
Yeah, a lot of people watch porn, but their percentage is pretty big.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you seen Star Wars?
I have seen it. I
And
grew
you
up
watch
watching
porn.
it.
So there you go. Bink. I've seen Star Wars, and I watch porn.
Do you think,
Boom.
is it like connected? Like everyone who watches Star Wars growing up when it came out,
That's
like
a high
near-
percentage then.
near when it came out, they all watch porn. A lot of people watch it.
That's like a 90% like ratio then. If
No.
I'm gonna do it that way.
We do live in Utah, and a lot of people are really sheltered. And back then,
Dude, no, Utah has like had one of the highest like porn watches in like 20
it's
is
true.
2019, 2020.
Well, I wasn't talking about the porn way. I was talking about like I don't think a lot of people would watch Star Wars because a lot of people weren't into consuming media.
in Utah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
but I don't know how accurate that is. I've just met a lot of older missionaries that have no clue what the fuck it is.
I feel like Mormons watching porn is really vanilla porn.
There's fucked up people everywhere, dude. I'm
Like
sure
there's
there's
just
some.
one bishop that's just watching fucking crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee it.
It's watching crazy. She's like watching porn on like a helicopter. Dude,
I've never thought about that before.
that's insane.
That's scary.
I don't even think I could get a hard on doing a porn in a helicopter.
Like, are you talking about if we're jumping out of a helicopter and we're fucking at the same time?
No, just filming a porn like in a helicopter.
With the door open? Or with it
Either
closed?
or, either. I feel like either or, I wouldn't be able to do it. It's a lot of adrenaline in my body that's going around.
So you're pretty much just saying that you don't like helicopters.
I've never been in one,
Me either.
so and that's probably another reason why I wouldn't be able to, because I'd be like, this is my first time, but it'd also be dope.
It would be dope. If there was good, if there was good scene, you know.
Well, now I want to like do it. Now if it happens, I don't want to puss out. If we were getting a
Okay.
helicopter
I wouldn't puss out.
and we just fucking a helicopter, I'm doing it. We're doing it. Even a private jet. That's easier.
No thanks. I'm not spending my money on that.
What
And
if
they're
we're
bad
just,
for the
like,
environment.
If we're just like gifted one, like they're like, hey, we messed up your flight. Here's a private jet. I'd be like, oh, say less.
I think it turns me on more to fuck on a helicopter than a private jet.
Why?
well, they're both
What's-
pretty cool.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I'm kind of a rustic girl, and I read this book
A
when
what?
a rustic girl.
What is that?
I read this book a while ago, and it was about this guy in Alaska who had to go study these wolves, and there was these parts about helicopters, and it was pretty cool. And I don't know, it just sounds like really adventure-y and cool
Hmm.
and like scary. So I'd rather do that.
I feel like a helicopter would definitely be scarier. A private jet's
Mhm.
easier
Mhm.
because it's not. There's literally fucking like beds and shit in private jets.
Yeah, it would be cool. Like I would want to roleplay being business people
That would be dope.
or the FBI.
Oh my god.
Like Criminal
FBI
Minds
one's
kind of
cool.
shit.
We should do fucking. Have you ever seen like Agent of Shields? It's like a Marvel thing.
Mm-mm.
No. Oh well, fuck. Well then, never mind. That'd
I'm
be
not
cool.
a big Marvel fan.
Yeah, I know. You motherfucker.
I have my reasons.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. You're not fantasize on Marvel porn? Would be cool. It's probably out there.
They're kind of cringy to me.
It's probably out there.
Oh my god, but DC, if I could be Poison Ivy or Harley Quinn or Catwoman, absolutely.
Oh, there's definitely fucking Harley Quinn.
I would do that
of
in a
course.
heartbeat over Black Widow or some shit.
Yeah. Black Widow's not really.
Everyone
there.
was really into her, but I never.
The
Not my
blue
thing.
girl in X-Men.
Yeah. Especially when, what's her name? Jennifer something, when she played it in the newer ones.
I have no
She was
clue.
really good.
I don't know who that is. I've never really seen. I've seen X-Men, but I've never watched them fully. I've always like watched some of it and I just like stopped watching it.
Yeah, I was obsessed with them when I was younger.
I wasn't really big into it. It was alright.
I wanted to be Wolverine.
Of course, Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine's still badass. Though. Still badass.
Yeah.
Blue girls. There's probably definitely a lot of pornos with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did piss it. Oh fuck. How much time we got left? Oh well, camera probably cut off because it's at 30. So we'll call it.
We'll call it.
We'll call it. Now we're gonna have a new co-host for who knows how long.
No, I want to know what. Do you ever get comments?
Not really. No, not really yet.
No one really interacts.
No, like we still try, like talk to him and stuff. Like we recently said like if there's like certain stuff he wants to talk about, like or even like segments, but we're too small to really. We only got 20 subscribers on the YouTubes.
Right. Well, I hope that people are okay with me being around, and hopefully if they're not, they'll let us know.
No offense, but I kind of like this one better.
That's rude.
Sorry.
Your Scorpio showing.
It's okay.
But yeah, if you guys ever do comment, we would appreciate that, because feedback is always
Very
the best thing you can do
important.
to support Joel's dreams and things like that. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, bitches.
Blizzy time, Blizzy time, Blizzy time, Blizzy time.
Smoking out the rig, now I'm back at the bong. Pass me a spliff, let's roll a pack of Ross. Pulling